This video today is a little bit different, but I will still have chapters in the description, so if you wish to skip ahead, just look in the description. You will see I have provided chapters. As I said, if you wish to skip ahead to a certain skin that sounds interesting to you, you're more than welcome to do so. Right, so what's that? Basically, all the newest skins that are submitted were Halloween skins. It's a holiday event. And, well, as you can see here, this is the official list set up by that German guy, also known as TGG. And if I were to make my own collection, it might conflict with this, cause problems. I'd rather avoid that. Now, I can't really show off every single skin, but I will point this out. For the Halloween 2024 contest entries batch, there were over 200 skins submitted. That's quite a lot. So I will have this linked in the description at the very top. You're more than welcome to take a look at all of these skins. There is a lot of them. Now, if I were to just quickly break all of this down, with 238 skins in total, out of all of them, 47 of them were clothing and armor, 145 of them were deplorables, and 45 of them were weapons and tools. There was a lot of skins. So it is what it is. Bit maddening, I know. But with what I can do is I can still talk about, the financial potential, looking at this with the financial perspective. I can talk about all the collection continuations. So that is what I'm going to be doing. So just to look at all of these skins a little bit further. The deplorables, again, for like the third, fourth year in a row, everyone goes crazy for producing deplorable skins. I guess they're more successful, but in theory, when you compare that to the likes of all the previous Halloweens, if so many of the skins are deplorable skins, of course they're going to get accepted more. But like, if I were to just further break it down, with 145 deplorables being submitted, right, I can confirm to you, 5 of them were wooden doors, 7 of them were sleeping bags, 6 of them were small boxes, 10 of them were large boxes, 11 of them were furnaces, 3 of them were fridges, 2 of them were chairs, 1 of them was a table, 1 locker, 11 rugs, 1 vending machine, 1 wooden double door, 31 sheet metal doors, 8 sheet metal double doors, 42 carriage doors, 4 armoured doors, and 1 armoured double door. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I said this several times when I was doing my streams and whatnot. If you're a skin creator, you probably don't want to make garage doors and you probably don't want to make sheet metal doors, but they keep doing it. So let's see if we potentially get 2 garage doors accepted this year, 2 sheet metal doors, because imagine if none of them got accepted. Just wanted to point out, just some silly things that happened. Alright then, so I'll leave it to you to take a look at the weapons and tools and the clothing and armour to break those down. As I said, the collection is linked in the description of this video right here. So let's go ahead, take a look at all the collection continuations, remind you of what they are sequels of, and of course discuss is there any potential financial gain with profits and whatnot. Right then. Now before I proceed with the likes of talking about all these brand new Halloween collection continuations, I have to point out that there is a bit of a problem with the likes of Halloween skins. So we could just look at the likes of last year's Halloween's Rust Door. You can see that there's a bit of a problem. There's 2 Rust Doors, just to clarify. And right now, it is the 8th of October. It's quite literally spooky month. In just a good 2-3 weeks' time, we're going to have the likes of Halloween. Do you see any of these Halloween skins working out quite alright? Well, that one's not alright, but cheap green camouflage, so I'm sure you can understand. But with the likes of the very, perfectly in-theme Grim Farm Garage Door, that isn't exactly looking to be very appealing right now, because as you can see, unfortunately, it's sitting there at $1.41. It sold for $3 last year. And then you look at the Spider Cocoon Furnace, sold at $1.99. It's sitting there right there at $1.10. These are Halloween-themed skins, and they have all gone down in price. And they haven't risen up in price that much, with the likes of it currently being almost Halloween. If I could just look at week 2 as well, so I just want to point this out. As you can see, October 26, 2023, how many of these skins are currently up in price? No, none of them. None of them. Oh, the pumpkin road sign gloves have, and I'm pretty sure I know why, and you'll see in a bit. But in regards to what you see here, they're not really doing very well. This is something you need to be aware of. Halloween skins are not like Christmas skins. People don't actively go ahead and try and buy into these. Some of them do work out quite alright, but some of these skins do just kind of stand out ever so nicely as individual skins. People just appreciate them. And of course, when some of them do get collection continuations, then they do get a lot more support. People like them, people want them. You get the idea. So just remember this. Halloween skins, by default, not exactly the best of investments. So yeah, a bit awkward, but we've clarified that. Now let's jump in and take a look at the likes of the first collection continuation we're going to discuss for the likes of this video. Here we have the pumpkin sleeping bag. Now just to quickly point out to you, as much as I'd like to just quickly point out and sit here and say what is the collection continuation, SUMM appears to be running a bit slow, so let's just see if it's going to load up. Might take a while. Oh look, it's actually working. So if I could just scroll down, we don't immediately have, oh no, it's right there, pumpkin small box. As you can see, with the likes of the pumpkin small box, this is a collection continuation of that. Now, this is currently down at $1. Last year it sold in a roster at $1.99. Awkward. Let's see if this does get accepted. It certainly would help out the likes of the small box, wouldn't it? But I'm not going to sit here and assume that this is going to dramatically cause that small box to go up in price insanely. I don't think everybody's going to notice that this is a collection continuation to the small box from the previous year. So just point it out. Don't look at all of these skins and instantly assume it's definitely going to be lots of profit, all right? But it's a nice collection continuation, a lovely piece of work from the likes of Sun Art. Keep up the good work, and let's see what gets produced next year. And let's see if this does get accepted for one of the Halloween Rush stores. If you like it, feel free to comment below. Let's move on to the next skin. Right, Tombstone Large Box. This is a collection continuation, and I can find this out very quickly. Do you remember last year we got a very random Barricade skin accepted for the likes of one of the Halloween Rush stores? Well, this happens to be a collection continuation for that. So it wasn't this batch, it was the week after, so let's just quickly hop over to the likes of there. A skin produced by the likes of Mr. Legacy. There you go, Tombstone Barricade. Sold at $1.49. It's now sitting here at 63 cents. Yeah, that's a thing. So, bit awkward, I know. Yeah, Halloween skins, not exactly doing super great. But let's look at the collection continuation here. Perfectly fine. I know this doesn't glow in the dark, but does it need to? Not really. Perfectly fine, sort of coffin-style skin. If you like it, do consider showing your support. You know, you could always look at the likes of the comments, offer a nice little piece of, support there. You could consider voting yes or no. It's up to you. With all the skins we're about to take a look at, you could consider doing that. So perfectly fine looking skin right there, Mr. Legacy. But in terms of, is there anything to jump into in terms of investment? Not really. So, hey, it's up to you. Have you only just found out about this skin? Do you like it? Jump up on, grab it if you want. Start decorating. Get ready for the likes of Halloween. Right, let's move on to next skin then. So here we have the likes of Epic's Spooky Neon Large Box. And if I can recall, last year, we had the likes of a small box being accepted. There you go, Spooky Neon Small Box. Get a good look at that. Very nice, very cute. And of course, the large box is just a bigger version of it. Very straightforward answer, yes indeed. So let's just go ahead and quickly remind ourselves of the likes of that spooky box. So if I just type in neon box, I'm pretty sure I will find it. Then again, you might get the likes of the neon storages from earlier this year. But I do remember that's a very quick, easy way of finding the likes of this. There you go. So this is currently in the Steam market at $1.32. Not exactly retaining its price very well, because if I can recall, this sold at like $2. Now, if I just quickly look over to here, wasn't it a skin we saw accepted last year? Pretty sure it was, and I'm pretty sure it was the first week, so let's just quickly go ahead and take a look at the likes of that. And as you can see, it's right there, sold at $1.99. It did over 24,000 subscribers. Okay, well, I guess that's probably half the reason why it's not exactly... Well, then again, it's only got 66 listings. Again, Halloween. Not exactly a great thing to invest into. But we are here to point out all the nice looking collection continuations. And if you like what you see, you could go buy the old skins and look forward to potential nice collection continuations. So Epic, this is a perfectly fine looking skin. Keep up the good work. I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing you again for the likes of Christmas. Cool. Right, next up, what do we see? Necro Furnace. This is the only image that we have. And if I can recall, we did have the likes of a Necro AK-47. Yes, it was like a green AK, but it was like a zombie. So if I type in here, I don't think it was called simply the Necro AK-47. Wasn't it something? No, it was. It was called Necro Machine. That was it, yes. So if I can recall, this sold at like $2.49, but currently right now it's sitting here at 88 cents. Oh dear, what happened there? I don't know. It's a cool looking AK, it's very stylish, it's very unique, but unfortunately, Halloween skins, and for some reason it's doing neon search. Can we try that again? Oh, I must have made a little mistake there, let me just, Necro, come on, there we go, right. Okay, so yeah, we had the likes of the Necro Machine being accepted back in 2021. It sold at $2.49. It now sits on the Steam market at 87 cents. We also happen to have the likes of the face mask and the chest plate, which are two skins I completely forgot about. And they look pretty cool. Nice stylish designs for zombies. Sold at 99 cents, sitting here at... Oh, wait, hang on a minute. No, it sold at $1.99. The chest plate sold at 99 cents. Okay, so that's got like a lot of purple on the back, and I'm guessing a lot of people just don't like it. Pink Hedge, pink. Now, I know the chest plate's doing quite all right, because, of course, people are constantly looking around for nice, cheap green camouflage. And, yeah, I mean, 99 cents, now sitting here at $1.29. If we were to see the likes of a brand new Necro Furnace, would everybody jump on to the likes of those previous skins? No, I don't think so. I don't think people are going to instantly realise they're all a collection. And, yeah, just pointing that out. But, hey, I've informed you of these skins, and maybe you might want to jump on to the likes of them. You're more than welcome to do so. All right, then. So let's hop back over to here, quickly close all of these. All right, then. Let's now talk about the next skin. Here we have the Zombie Sheet Metal Door, produced by the likes of Freddy and Krueger. This comes in two versions. And if you can recall, last year we had a glow-in-the-dark SAR. It wasn't for this week, was it? Nope. That means it's for the first week of last year. So, going back and forth, I'm sorry. But here we have the Zombie SAR, produced by Freddy and Krueger. And as I said, this glowed in the dark, which was a bit of a problem. People don't like glow-in-the-dark weapons. And as you can see, this is currently on the Steam market right now at $1.22. It sold in the Rust store at $3. Wow, that worked out well, didn't it? Yeah, glow-in-the-dark weapons aren't exactly things people want, but with the likes of these holidays, we tend to see some lenience with designs. Face Punch is more than happy to accept the likes of glow-in-the-dark weapons and clothing and whatnot. So, goofy, silly skins, but if we were to see the likes of the Necro Sheet Metal Door being accepted, I don't think people are going to instantly realise that this is a collection continuation to the likes of the SAR. But at the end of the day, you've now found out, and if you want a glow-in-the-dark weapon, you're more than welcome to go buy it. It's not that expensive. Very cool, straightforward-looking design with the likes of the zombie here. Glows in the dark. He's very upset. His brain glows, his teeth glows, his eyes glow. Lovely design there, Freddy and Krueger. Right, let's move on to the next skin. Here we have the Grimfire Metal Door, and we did kind of literally talk about the likes of this just a minute ago. Sold in the Rust store at $2.99. Now it sits on the Steam market at $1.41. The unfortunate state of the likes of Halloween skins, because this was a very, very cool looking skin, but the problem is it's just too Halloween gimmicked. It's not always Halloween, is it? No. And whilst this sold ever so nicely, just to point out, it did over 30,000 subscribers last year. Once it's not Halloween, does anybody care? Well, there you go. It's not just Halloween, that also applies to the likes of Christmas and whatnot. These holiday themed skins, very cool for the holiday, but when it's not the holiday, nobody wants it. Nobody wants to use it. Awkward, yeah. So we could just quickly look at sales history. As you can see, initially it went up a little bit and then instantly down. And then it went down even further, rose up quite a fair bit during the summer, has been kind of stable ever since then, but of course it's still half the price it sold for in a Rust store. And even as we approach the likes of Halloween, it has slightly gone up, but it's only gone up by about 20 cents. Yeah, hooray, Halloween. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we got that point across in regards to how people look at the likes of these skins, and yeah. But anyway, that collection continuation, a very cool looking skin. All the scarecrows, the pumpkins, pretty much the exact same thing we saw the likes of the garage door, but now it's on a sheet metal door. Johnny old boy, this is a perfectly fine looking skin. I'm very happy to see a collection continuation, but I certainly would have preferred something like a wooden double door, because we haven't had a wooden double door this year, have we? Oh well, it is what it is. So if you like it, feel free to go ahead and show your support to it. Let's move on to the next skin, and what do we have here? Buried Alive. Now, this isn't it isn't exactly a collection continuation. Huok and Irrepella, when they work together, they produce some very interesting skins. What do you mean, Hedge? Well, just take a look at their workshop page here, and you'll probably remember. For every holiday, they produce some very, very nice in-theme skins. Now, this is just a random skin they produced in the summer. Not sure what was going on there, but hey, Valentine's, Lunar New Year for the Year of the Dragon, that was awesome. Last year's unfortunate copyright issue with the likes of Christmas, they drew the Grinch. It's not allowed, I know. But last year, you might remember that they got this witch garage door accepted. That was very cute. That was very cool. Sold quite a lot. It did a fairly decent time in retaining its value. If I can recall, it was actually selling in the positive for a decent amount of time. And if you could just point this out, This is only down by 9%. Sold at $4. It's currently sitting on the Steam market at $3.63. So it's not exactly like ruined, but it's not in the positive. It's Halloween runabout now. So, hey, you just found out about this probably. Go buy the cute witch door, and potentially on the horizon, you might be getting this buried alive garage door as well. So you've got like a mummy sitting inside a confined space, that is the garage door. And of course, we also happen to have the likes of the glow-in-the-dark version right here, and it stands out ever so nicely at night. So do you like what you see? Are you a fan of their work? And what do you reckon they're going to produce for Christmas this year? Hopefully not the Grinch, we'll see. Give us a Santa lady, come on. Right, so very cool looking skin. Keep up the good work, guys. Let's move on to the next skin. And, oh, I already had the glow-in-the-dark one. There you go, Crypt Armored Door. You might not instantly remember this skin because the original skin was produced like 4 or 5 years ago. Jessin has returned to his Crypt collection, and I'm going to have to search this. So this is the only other... Okay, let me just remember. Crypt, it's an armored double door. Yes, it is. Yes, we're about to find out. There it is. So this was accepted 4 years ago, and Jessin has finally returned. If I am aware, if I can recall, someone kept bugging him to do a continuation. They were very persistent, so much so that Jessin's decided to actually, commit to this. But as you can see, this is on the Steam market at $14 because we don't really get that many armored double doors, do we? Well, we did this week, didn't we? But in general, we just don't really get that many. So if I could just quickly point this out to you, of course, with this week we have the neon bismuth armored double door, very nice, very cool. And if I could just look at this, you'll see Crypt was one of the original ones to be accepted, yes. And all of these older ones, a bit higher in price, ever so nice, but in total, only 13 armored double door skins exist. So, surprise, surprise, did we even see that many Halloween submissions for this year for armored double doors? Only one. Right, oh, there we are. So if you're going to look at the likes of this and question, if the single armored door were to be accepted, would the double armored door potentially spike a price? I don't think so. But, I've informed you, we can keep an eye on the likes of this. Jessin, it's a perfectly fine looking sequel. I'm under the impression you just quite literally took one of the doors out the double door and put it there. Hey, not going to judge. It's a lovely sequel. So if you like it, feel free to show support and feel free to comment below if you like what you see. Right, let's move on to the next skin. And here we have a wooden double door. Oh, what a lovely sight to see. So this is the only wooden double door that was produced, and of course it's produced by Sir Q. It's the Hell collection. We see From Hell skins during the year, and we also happen to see them during the likes of Halloween. You might recall not too long ago, we did see the likes of a From Hell rug being accepted for Halloween. I'm pretty sure that's 2 years ago. So let's just quickly go find out. So if I type in Hell, give it a while, come on SMM, there we go. And now it's kind of giving me all of these other things. So if I type in From Hell, I think. From Hell. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Yes. Yes. And as you can see, over the past few years, we've had a lot of very interesting skins being produced. But the more recent ones, down in price. Oh dear. Yeah. They are kind of down in price a fair bit, but then again, it is October, and if you've seen one of my more recent videos that I put out, it does appear that most skins in general have reached their lowest point already. You should look around for some nice investments, just point it out. So back over to here. You might notice that quite a lot of them are down in price, but the rug from hell still doing good. Ooh. Now, this is more of a case of we do have tons of stone tools. We have tons of general tools. Kind of surprised by the fridge there, but it is what it is. Anyway, wooden double doors. We have not had one being accepted all of this year. And if I'm lucky, wooden double door, there we go. The last one to be accepted was the gingerbread wooden double door last year. It sold reasonably. It's currently in the positive. As we get closer to Christmas time, you just wait, keep an eye on the likes of that. But in total, we only have 7 that exist. So if you're a skin creator sitting there right now and questioning why I'm making such a fuss about this, it's because we have hardly any of these. If we saw a lot more wooden double doors this year, I'd have been so happy. But no, everyone's got to make a garage door. If I am aware, just to point this out, I'm pretty sure it's harder to make a wooden double door compared to a garage door. The UV maps and the likes of these aren't exactly fun, so just point that out. All right, so with the likes of this very nice From Hell wooden double door right here, first of all, look at the front, look at the back. Well, you've got the front and the back over here, but never mind, you can see the back there. Very cool, glow-in-the-dark, interesting design. But if you're going to consider investing into the likes of the From Hell collection, it isn't exactly holding up super great. And we just saw that a minute ago with the likes of SCMM.app. So, yeah, something to look forward to. I am feeling optimistic. I think this might work out quite alright. Sir Q, you've had a rug skin accepted for Halloween before, and I'm pretty sure you had a double door accepted for Halloween before, but I'm talking years ago. So let's see how that turns out. If you like what you see, feel free to comment below, feel free to comment on here, feel free to show your support in here and whatnot. Let's see what happens next. Alright, let's move on to the next skin. And here we have the Doomgate Sheet Metal Double Door. This is a very cool looking skin. I've seen it in game, looks very impressive. Get a good look at that. That is a pretty awesome design. And it also happens to be a collection continuation for a skin that was accepted last year. Now, if I can recall, I think it was the first week of Halloween. Let's see if I was correct. And no, I'm wrong. I am wrong. If I can recall, it was pretty expensive. So it was week 2. Was it like $3.49? And I can confirm it was $3.49. I'm looking at this on the Steam market right now, and it's currently selling at 78 cents. That is the state of sheet metal doors at the moment. Yes, you are very cool, glow-in-the-dark design, sold at a high price. You also sold how much? Over 16,000, and then you dropped in price very dramatically. It's about a quarter of the price it sold for. Ooh, oh dear, oh dear. Well, perfectly fine looking skin, and if we were to see potentially a brand new collection continuation, will that work out ever so nicely? Would the sheet metal door actually spike in demand at all? We'll see. Horror Meow, Yan, very, very nice looking skin. Keep up the good work. But, of course, you've got to wait another year till we see another one. Keep in mind, wooden double door, just point it out. Alright, cool. Let's move on to the next skins. So here we have Bonelord Crossbow, produced by Fuff, and he has a collection link right here. Come on now, people. I know it's Halloween, but if you provided a collection link, it makes my job so much easier. Anyway, last year we had the Bonelord L96 being accepted, and now we have the Crossbow. Get a good look at the likes of that. Very nice bone design, yes. And if I can look at the likes of last year's skins, there you see the Bonelord, sorry, Bonelord L96 right here in front of you. And yeah, it's on the Steam market at only $1.17. But we have had quite a few more L96s this year. No, I'm thinking more in regards to bar. Well, regardless, they're not exactly holding up very well. Halloween skins, yippee! Anyway, if you feel like that potentially might pump a bit if we were to see the likes of that being accepted. I mean, weapon only collection first of all, so... But hey, if you like the designs, are these the type of skins you want to roam around with on Halloween? You're more than welcome to do so. Fuff, it's a perfectly fine looking collection continuation, and you're informed of it now. And of course, I've also informed you of its predecessor. So let's see what happens next. Cool. Let me just quickly close these and we can proceed to talk about the next skins. Right, so you accidentally saw it because I accidentally clicked it. We have the Zombie Bang MP5, and that is produced by L4FER, which just so happens to be a collection continuation for a skin I don't have in front of me because I'm on the wrong week. Back and forth. Right, so for the first week of Halloween Rush Doors last year, we had the likes of the Zombie Bang LR. It sold at $1.99. It's currently sitting on the Steam market at 92 cents. Oh dear. But yeah, again, Halloween, yippee! Also LR300s, yippee! So it's an issue of the weapon itself, still not exactly holding up super great in terms of usage, bit of a problem. Hey, that's up to Face Punch to boost up again if they really want to. Anyway, sold at $1.99 and it's below $1. I don't think people can instantly realise the MP5's a collection continuation to the likes of this LR300. Also, weapon only collection. Yeah. So, at least we brought it up, and we can sit here and say, I keep skipping ahead. So sorry. I really should have just closed these when I'm done with them. But anyway, it's a perfectly fine piece of work here, Mr. L4FER. I've pronounced that wrong, but yeah, alright. So, perfectly fine design. If you like what you see, then, show your support and whatnot, and let's see what happens next. Keep up the good work. And for the next skin, we have Pumpkin Exhibition. For last year, Delaroy, he had a Pumpkin Exhibition AK-47 accepted, and lo and behold, he actually has a collection link right here, which makes my job so much easier. So yes, the AK-47 was accepted last year, and if I can recall, actually sold quite nicely. It isn't part of this batch, is it? No, I've got to go back again. Alright, back and forth. So over to here. If I can recall, we had 2 AK-47s accepted in the same Rust door. That one and that one. Why did that happen? I don't know, but it happened. Anyway, this did over 16,000 subscribers, sold at $1.99. It's on the Steam market at 99 cents. Holiday-themed AK-47. What were you really what were you expecting? Like right now, as you can see, there's only 18 of these on the Steam market. It sold reasonably, but not insanely. But yeah, look at that. Oof. Oh, Halloween. It's got all the pumpkins on the side. Very Halloween gimmicked. And yet, as we get closer to Halloween, still not even doing that well. It's not his fault, it's just people don't care about Halloween. I've said this more than enough by now, and I'm sure of all this evidence, you got the point. Alright, cool. So, regardless, we want to point out that we have the likes of the Pumpkin Exhibition SAR, and this happens to be the glow-in-the-dark version. There are two versions, just to point out. So, as you can see, this is the standard SAR version without the glow, and that is a perfectly fine aim sight with the likes of some red. Very cool. But this one glows. Let's see if this one gets accepted. And, well, if we got a glow-in-the-dark SAR accepted last year, maybe it might happen again. And you'll love it. Or not, we'll see. Alright, moving on then, we have the likes of the GORE AK-47 and Jimmy Tedeschi and Nolfa have come in clutch with a collection. Link right here. Last year we had the GORE SAR being accepted. It was really weird to look at. In terms of very nice and creative, I gave them props then, and I'm giving them props again with the likes of this AK-47. Look at the eyes. How did they end up with so many eyes? It's weird, it's strange, it's scary, it's Halloween, it's goofy. Oh, look, he's looking at you. Staring at him, looking at you. It knows what you did. Right, okay, last year we had that SAR being accepted. It's right there in front of me. Sold at $1.99. How much is it currently selling for? It is now sitting on the Steam market at $1.06. Halloween, yippee! So, yeah, it is what it is. If you like it, consider, making a purchase. I'm showing off many interesting skins from the likes of previous Halloweens, and they're not expensive. So if you want to get nice and in theme, I've shown off more than enough. Go look it up for yourself and consider buying them. Cool. So back over to here, AK-47 GORE. Let's see if you get accepted. Best of luck to the likes of you two. And then next up, we have the likes of the Ghost Halloween L96, produced by Mr. Verona. So over the previous years, I swear we've had the likes of an AK and an MP5 for the likes of Ghost Halloween. Well, if I could just click the collection provided right here, MP5 and SAR. Oh, yeah, we've had 3. Seems he's been quite successful with the likes of his skins. So let's see if we get 4 in a row. So we can go ahead and quickly bring up the likes of Ghost Halloween. And we can see that with it being a weapon-only collection, I'm having doubts. But I can remember the MP5 was actually doing quite all right. So if I can see now, what's it looking like? A weapon-only collection? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, no, the SAR is only down by 15%. What makes this special compared to all the other SARs? I don't know. But yeah, it's doing a pretty decent job of retaining its value. There has to be a specific reason as to why. Unfortunately, I don't actually know. So if you know, feel free to comment below, point it out to me. It's grey. It's got the pumpkins all over it and whatnot. I mean, nothing stands out super crazily to me. Is it because it's vaguely white? Is that the answer? I don't know. Feel free to comment below. But anyway, these aren't exactly super expensive. If you want to build up a collection now, anticipating the likes of the L96, you're more than welcome to jump onto those. And yeah, keep up the good work, Mr. Verona. Let's see what you produce next year. Maybe a handgun. Let's see if something like that. A sap, a revolver. It would be pretty interesting. So yeah, just to quickly show this. Look at your happy face. Right, best of luck to you, Mr. Verona. And now for last, we have the likes of clothing and armour. Here we have the Freak Burlap shirt and pants. This is a collection continuation to the Freak head wrap, which you see right there. He's looking so happy. And yeah, his guts are spilling out, his body's all stitched together. What a lovely, happy little fella. Look at him, he's so happy. So, alright then, let's just quickly remind ourselves of the Freak head wrap. Now, if I can recall, this isn't actually that expensive. And that's actually kind of surprising because it was accepted like 5 years ago. Some of these older skins, sometimes they just work out perfectly fine. Sometimes, nope, just kind of stuck. Now, I think this was manipulated at one point, so I'll just quickly confirm that in a bit. But as you can see, 75 cents. Sold in the Rust store at like 99 cents. It would have been nice. Yeah, it would have been about that price. And as you can see, it's been going up and down every year or so, but recently it's kind of been going down. More recently, during the likes of the summer, it went back up again. Hey, it's cool, it's goofy, it's silly. If you like it, go ahead and buy one for yourself. Halloween's just around the corner, and potentially we might be getting some burlap clothing to go with the likes of it. Do you want to dress up as a monster? Do you want to look extra goofy? Well, here we are. And if we do get that burlap clothing accepted, maybe the Freak head wrap does work out quite alright. Best of luck to the likes of you, Cubist and Almatadema. Let's see how this works out, and let's move on to the next skin. I put out a short video showcasing this already. The Pumpkin Hoodie and Pants is a collection continuation to the likes of the Pumpkin Tier 2 and the pumpkin road sign gloves. Remember earlier when I pointed out that the pumpkin road sign gloves are up in price a little bit? I think people are anticipating the potential arrival of even more pumpkin. So let me just quickly showcase this to you. I accidentally showed this off earlier. We have a lot of pumpkin skins, but as you can see, with the likes of Pumpkin Tier 2 here, last year we got the pumpkin road sign gloves, and of course, potentially on the horizon we'll be getting hoodie and pants. Now there is also the likes of Dead Pumpkin set. It's not the same skins, but it could still work out perfectly fine pairing up the likes of this and whatnot. I don't think people would be too upset. Now, here's another thing I want to point out to all of you. How many orange clothing and armor sets do we actually have in the game? Yeah, I don't think we have any. I am aware of the likes of the hoodie and pants. So if I just look up all of the hoodies, I need to find a hoodie real quickly. Have we had a hoodie accepted recently? Oh, yes, we do, because if we just hop over to here, Black Diamond hoodie and pants are accepted. So what was it? It was accepted in 2017 because I bought some when they first came out, waited about a couple months and flipped them for like 10 times the price, not joking. Come on, don't be shy, we'll be here in a bit. But yeah, we really don't have like any orange sets, do we? We've got plenty of black, we've got plenty of goofy, colourful designs, but no orange. Pizza maybe? More yellowy, greasy. Scroll. I will find it. Where is it? Oh yeah, we do have the likes of CCSC. Whatever. Alright, there we go. Worker, hoodie and pants. That was it. So for quite some time, they actually rose up in price ever so nicely. I think they've dropped off a fair bit. But that's only like a hoodie and pants set. So potentially on the horizon, with the likes of this pumpkin set produced by the likes of Mr. Robstar, if we see this being accepted, I think we got something cooking ever so nicely. Where is the pumpkin hoodie and pants? And I'm looking for the tier 2. I can't seem to find it. That's awkward. Right, well, anyway, I have all the skins here, so I'll just look this up real quickly. And yeah, produced by Robstar. That got accepted back in the 2022. Last year, boots and gloves were submitted. Only the gloves were accepted. So could it be 3 in a row? Will Robstar be successful? And what else would we like to see from him? Well, I guess we'll be anticipating Tier 3 next year, won't we? Ooh. Right then, so that's a perfectly fine looking sequel right here. I've got a short video showcasing all of this paired up with each other. You can go to my shorts, scroll down, there you go. I'm confident in it. I think it's going to work out nicely. It's a perfectly fine sequel. Robstar puts out lovely skins, and potentially we'll have a fun little set being put out. Alright, look at those pants. So yeah, good stuff there, Mr. Robstar. And now, we can move on to discuss the likes of Spooky Slime. Now, I will have a short video showcasing this as well, but with the likes of this, it's a collection continuation to the likes of the Spooky Slime Thompson and the Spooky Slime SAR. Those were skins that were accepted in Rust stores quite recently, over the past few years, and now we have some Tier 2 armour, looking very grotesque, oozy, sticky and horrible, which is perfectly fine for Halloween. So, a lovely looking design here, produced by the likes of Little Ranger and Graham Crowan. Yeah, good look at that. And potentially later, in a couple of years' time and whatnot, maybe we'll see hoodie and pants. Maybe we'll see Tier 3. But some of you might be sitting there and saying, oh, it's green. Is that good for camouflage? It's too green. It's too bright. No, sorry. Still very goofy, though. And as I said, when it comes to the likes of holiday skins, we see some very goofy, silly skins, and that's perfect for it. So, yeah, and there we go. So, if I could just quickly look up the likes of Spooky. Was it Spooky or was it Slimy? Spooky something. We'll just need to find one of them. Not Spooky Slime. What was it called? Slime Monster. Sorry, Slime Monster. That's what they were referred to, Slime Monster. And you will see Slime Monster SAR, Slime Monster Tommy. They're not treated as a collection on this website, unfortunately. But yeah, if I could just quickly go to the workshop, you now remember what we're talking about. And if I go to Steam, just to quickly look up the Slime Monster skins, I do believe they're not exactly holding up super great. Come on, Steam, don't be silly with me. Just show the skins. Thank you. Right. Okay, Tommy's not doing too badly. Tommy's like slightly below $2, so we'll just go take a look at that real quickly. And as you can see, there you go. It's off by a little bit. And then we have the SAR. And yeah, this one's a little bit cheaper, but you get the point. So they're not doing super great. Halloween, yippee, but collection continuation potentially on the horizon. We shall see. So yeah, all right. Keep an eye on it. But don't expect the weapons to really jump up in price that much. I don't think everybody will instantly notice if it's actually still part of the same collection as this. But you know now, and you can look around. So best of luck to the likes of you two. A very cool looking skin. You can also see the references they have here for building up this, and yeah, that's basically everything. Let me just close all of these and wrap this up to a point, because just remember, once again, whilst we have a lot of very interesting looking Halloween skins here, and this is just a select batch, this isn't even 10% of all the skins that are submitted, right? Because there's so many more here. There's over 200. Absolutely ridiculous. You should also consider looking up all of these designs. If anything really stands out to you, you might notice that there's a lot of newer skin creators that have appeared here. Keep an eye on them. Potentially they'll be sticking around after Halloween and producing even more skins. Maybe they potentially have the quality to potentially have their skins accepted in, you know, regular Rust stores we see every week. So keep an eye out for the likes of that. And yeah, now I think I probably will show off some of the skins, but only a select batch. So let's go ahead and do that then. So for the end of this video, I also wanted to showcase some of the skins. I wasn't 100% sure how I was going to do it, but then I thought I'll use micro52.com, which of course is linked in the description of this video. And basically with the likes of this, I can actually see a preview of all the skins, but more specifically by default, I can see the top performing skins in terms of overall score. Now a score is figured out through the likes of upvotes, downvotes, favourites, you get the idea. Now I should also clarify, all the skins that we're looking at, all the recent skins that are submitted over the past 7 days. So some Halloween skins, if you can recall, were submitted quite some time back, but I would have already shown them off in like preview videos, short videos and whatnot, and of course during the likes of my streams. So I'm not like too upset to just show off 5 skins right now at the top performing skins. Now I should also clarify, just because they're the top performing skins in terms of score, doesn't necessarily mean they're definitely going to be like chosen. Remember, face punch decides, and that's the main thing, so it is what it is. So shall we go through the likes of all of these skins now and see how they look? Alright then, let's go ahead and take a look at the 5th best performing skin. As you can see here, we have the Zombie Head Rock. This happens to be produced by the likes of Mr. Kusel. And look at his happy little face. He's all stitched up, but he's got a big smile, and it happens to glow in the dark. So let's go ahead and take a look at this in-game. And as you can see, I'm all nice and ready. I'm all comfy with the likes of this table and chair. So let's jump up, and let's go ahead and take a look at the likes of this rock up close. And yeah, very cute in a way. Very goofy, very silly. And as we just saw with the preview images, if we could just quickly snap over to here, you can see this glows in the dark ever so nicely. What a cute, goofy little skin. Now, some of you might not be fully happy with the likes of a glow-in-the-dark rock, but with the likes of these holiday events, we tend to have some very silly creative designs, alright? If you like it, feel free to comment below, and one quick look at him again, and we'll proceed to look at the 4th best performing skin. So next up, we'll be looking at the likes of the Pumpkin Sleeping Bag, produced by Sunart. Get a good look at that, glows in the dark. This happens to be a collection continuation, of course. So yeah, admire it, look at it, and let's proceed to take a look at it in-game. And as you can see, very grotesque, very decrepit looking design, all intended. And yet, let's just get up real close. Look at the sheen of the lighting, very nice. And of course, we want to go ahead and look at it at night, so let's go ahead and proceed to do that. And of course, and there we are. Stands out ever so nicely. Cute design in a way, I guess you could say. Ah, it's so slimy. So yeah, if you like it, feel free to comment below, and let's now proceed to take a look at the likes of the 3rd best performing skin. Right, so number 3, we have the likes of Muerte garage door, and this is looking very nice. Look at the design that Groomer Katarina produced. You can even see how they slowly progressed in drawing this. Very lovely piece of art here. Right, let's go ahead and take a look at this in game. And as you can see, very colourful, lovely piece of work. I'm sure a lot of people will be appreciating this. So let's go ahead and quickly look at this at night time. So of course with that, and we don't get the full glow initially. Of course we've got the lights right next to it. We'll turn those off in a bit, just to see how reflective it is. Not very. Okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead and look at this properly with nighttime. And as you can see, that glows in the dark ever so nicely. That is a lovely piece of work, Groomer Katarina. Let's see if that gets accepted. And if you happen to like it, of course, please consider showing your support. Please consider commenting below. Right then, let's go ahead and take a look at the 2nd best performing skin next. Now for something a little bit more unique, for the 2nd best performing skin, we have the Frankenstein fridge. Now I've already mentioned this in the likes of a short video, but we haven't had a fridge accepted since Christmas last year. And with that very interesting snow globe design, this emulates the design perfectly. We actually have 2 versions of this as well, which we'll showcase in a bit. But as you can see, when you look at it from the sides, you can see inside that there's like a guy in there. But when you're looking at it straight on, it kind of fills in the sides. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'll showcase it to you. So here we have the two versions. The one to the left is the one that's the better performing. When you look at it from here, you can see that there's like some green ooze all on the side there. But if you look at it to the side, as you can see, kind of fills it in. And yeah, so it's like a big container. Now out of these two, which one do you prefer more? The pickled man to the left there, or the huge head? Well, they're both Frankenstein. And of course, I should also just quickly snap to make it nighttime. Of course, we have the lights in the background still that kind of like doesn't really make the glow stand out so much. Let's just quickly turn off the stage lights. And yeah, pretty cool designs. Is that something you'd like to see potentially in your base? Are you trying to make a super spooky base? Is this what you need? Feel free to comment below. And of course, let's now proceed to talk about the top performing skin out of all the recent Halloween skin submissions. And now saving it for last, the top performing skin, here we have the Doomgate Sheet Metal Double Door, which of course is a collection continuation. We have the collection right here, because of course, you might remember last year we had the Doomgate Sheet Metal Door being accepted in the Halloween Rush Door. That was very nice, wasn't it? Anyway, back over to here. This Sheet Metal Double Door seems to be a perfect sequel, a lovely piece of work, and let's go ahead and take a look at it in game. So, Mr. Hormiel, Mr. Yan, that is lovely. I know the Bone Wall guy really appreciates this, so let's see if that works out quite alright. And of course, let's snap over, see what it looks like at night time. Of course, we still have the lights on. Just want to see if the lights make the skulls reflect at all. The chain does. The chain does. Alright, that's cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and make it pitch black. And as you can see, it stands out ever so nicely. So is that the perfect Halloween skin for the likes of you? You got to comment below. Lovely piece of work, guys. And yeah, that's your best performing Halloween skin so far, as of the recent batch. And let's see if that potentially gets accepted. Cool. Right then, let's wrap this video up. And yeah, so. Now, just to remind you, the next Rush Store this week isn't going to be Halloween. We're going to have the Charitable Rush skins, aren't we? So if you aren't fully aware, over the course of this weekend, there will be the Charitable Rust event. This year, they're helping out the likes of the Direct Relief Charity. And with the next Rush Store, we are expecting charity skins. Now, just remember, these are non-tradable, non-marketable, but they're literally only available for a week. So just looking at last year's Rush Store, this is what we should be expecting. 1, 2, 3, 4 charity skins, selling between $5 to $10. All proceeds do go towards the likes of the charity, but there is expected to be like a regular Rush Store attached to it. Now, of course, with all the recent skins being Halloween skins, we're not going to be seeing any early picks. So just keep that in mind. It should be 50-50 charity skins and a Rush Store like normal. So that's expected, and that's it. So thank you very much for watching the video today. I hope it was nice and like it showcased the skins nice enough, I guess you could say. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be making some sort of video next week showcasing skins or discussing them. There might be some more skins being produced. We'll see. I'm not sure if it's just 1 week of a break, but yeah. So, should be back to regular normal skins next week then. That's it. That's a wrap. Thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. And don't forget, with the likes of these charity skins, we of course also have Twitch drops. Yep. So if you want to get a good look at all the brand new Twitch drops, all 8 of them, consider watching this video right here. October 2024, Charitable Rust Twitch drops, a skin showcase. Only 14 minutes of your time, and every single skin is chaptered right there if you just want to skip ahead to take a look at a specific one. And that's it. That's a wrap. Thank you very much for watching me. I do appreciate it. Have a lovely day. Catch you later. See you. Goodbye.